My name is Nita, and these are my deal breakers.
You're watching SBoy TV.
He only has female friends. I feel like that's a deal breaker. That's just weird to me. Like, are you gay? Like, what's wrong with that? Like, why do you get along so well with girls? You don't have no bro time? Like, a mix is good for me, but just the females is a deal breaker. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of weird energy to me. He does not go to church. That's not a deal breaker. As long as you're a Christian, you don't have to be going to church. It's just, do you believe in God or not? So if you don't go to church because you don't believe in God, that's a deal breaker. I feel like church is not for everybody. I feel like it's okay if church is not for you, but you believe in God. So that's crazy. Okay, so he likes other girls' posts on Instagram. That is not a deal breaker. I feel like you're gay. Like, if you only like niggas' pictures. Like, why? Like, are you into your homeboys? Like, no. And then you commenting too? Like, fire, bro. Like, you like him? Like, I just think that that's weird. Like, I mean, maybe I'm kind of biased because I'm biased. So I'm like, half the time, I'll be honest, with my man, I be pointing him out. I be like, bro, hey, like, that shit is crazy. Like, it's, man, I just feel like that's okay because otherwise I'm going to be worried about you. And why are you so crazy about your homeboys? I think that's a little weird. He wants you to pay his car note. That's not a deal breaker because what else am I paying for? Am I paying for the car note, the rent, and the DTE, and the gas, and my nails, and my lashes, and my hair, and my car note and gas? Like, am I paying for all of that too? Then it's like, this is a deal breaker because I don't know what kind of relationship are you trying to be in. You're not my cup of tea. Okay, he used to be a hoe. What was the point of this question? What are you trying to say? Like, I feel like I have friends that I have seen change. Like, they used to be a hoe, and like I've seen them not be one and fall in love with, you know, a person, and it's like they found their person. They don't want to do that no more. You can learn to be better. So that's not a deal breaker. But are you still a hoe? You know, and even if, you know, you just have a rough moment, that's okay. But are you still actively being a hoe? Like, that's a deal breaker for sure. He wears fake jewelry. That's not a deal breaker because I ain't gonna cap. I got quite a few pieces of jewelry off Shein. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of girls' jewelry is off Shein or Fashion Nova. You know, when I was going to the mall with my friends, we were buying earrings and jewelry, like, from Forever 21 and Clear. So it's like, I'm not about to have on a necklace from Shein and be talking about, that's not real. It's changing color. Like, no, so that's not a deal breaker. But what is a deal breaker is you fronting like it's real. If you post it on Instagram and you like, look at this ice, like, yeah, I dropped a band on this. You're weird. You're a weirdo. So that's a deal breaker. But if you're just chilling, you rocking exactly what you got, I feel like that's okay. The front is the deal breaker. Like, his penis size is average. I ain't gonna lie, that ain't a deal breaker. I don't know about other females, but large is too much for me. That is too much for me. I don't like that. I don't want to be like, ow. Like, I don't really want to experience that. And so that's not my cup of tea. And I feel like if it's average, I feel like that's okay. You know, what else is you doing? You know, you making some motion happen, you feel me? I feel like you can make it work, you know? Add a little spice, a couple of smacks, you feel me? I feel like it ain't even gonna matter, man. We vibing. I love you. Like, we vibing. I feel like that ain't no deal breaker at all. He has a girl best friend. I think I'm gonna get hate for my answer on this. That is not a deal breaker. My thing is what you doing with the best friend? Like, y'all staying out late, y'all touching, y'all cuddling and hugging all weird. Like, nah, that's a bit much. But if y'all, like, straight up, like, bros, we homies, like, that's cool because some of my closest friends are actually men. So, he cannot cook. That's not a deal breaker. I feel like I might revert my answer because maybe it is. That's a deal breaker. I changed my mind. Why you can't cook? Like, why? Are you, like, misogynistic? Like, you feel like a woman cook for me, I don't cook my own food. Like, I feel like it's probably something like that. Or you was just maybe too lazy to learn and look in the kitchen and be like, hey, man, what you cooking? Oh, you cooking spaghetti? Oh, okay, oh. And, like, you weren't even just paying attention, like, okay, spaghetti, noodles, hamburger. Like, you weren't even just paying attention to know, like, what if you be single for a minute? What if you ain't got a girlfriend? You're just going to eat out every single day? You don't grocery shop? Like, no. He has a Tinder account. Deal breaker. Because now you on some bullshit. Why you with me? I don't understand. That's weird. What are you going on Tinder for? There's only one reason for Tinder. There's no reason to be on Tinder and be in a relationship. The two don't correlate. They're not cohesive. You're being weird. There's no reason for me to trust that you're on Tinder for a good purpose. There's no reason at all. He wears man purses. What type of man purse? Like a purse like mine? Or are we talking like dad bag, like you got kids? Or are we talking about like a, a little Supreme, little shoulder bag, you feel me? Like a little, put your wallet, put the bubs in there, you feel me? Like, I would like a man that carries chapstick, I'm not gonna lie. I done had a man whose lips was crusty. He didn't carry a man bag. He didn't have a bag, and that's probably why his lips crusty. He can't carry his chapstick, so... It's a deal breaker if it's one of them. It's like one of my purses. Like, that's kind of weird. But if it's, a little Nike, little shoulder bag, yeah, that's cool. As long as you ain't switching while you wearing it, I think we pretty much cool. He is sensitive. That's not a deal breaker. I'm very grateful to have what I believe is a sensitive man. Mainly because when I get into my sensitivity and, like, he gives me exactly what I need, and sometimes he understands what my emotions, and I've been with somebody who didn't understand sensitivity. He didn't understand emotions. He just looking at me like, bro, like, what you doing, bro? You have to have some type of sensitivity to you. For me, some girls don't like that, but me, I would like a little bit of sensitivity to you, a little mushy gush. You can follow me on Instagram at Artistry by Nita for any custom apparel like this jacket. And then you can also catch me on a Preem Pod on Mondays, where we talk about relationships and being an entrepreneur and even navigating, supporting your partner.